Okay, so you have got your products and you're ready to get started. I want to go through how to take each of the products so that you guys feel confident about starting your routine. And of course, if you have questions as you go through, please feel free to reach out to your sponsor. We're here to help you reach your goals, and we really want you to use these products the right way and you get the most benefit from them. So most of you ordered a welcome pack that has triplex in it, which is Slim, BioCleanse, and ProBio 5. So I'm going to start with that, and then we're going to build out. The Slim, our famous pink drink, comes in a bag with 30 sticks. Each of the sticks is individually packaged, and you just mix it with water. Mix it with between 8 and 20 ounces of water, depending on how you like the flavor. The Slim Microbiome Activating mixes up really nice and easy with water. The Hunger Control has fiber in it, and so you sometimes have to use a shaker bottle to get it to mix. And also, the colder the water is, the less easily it will mix. And so something I like to do is mix it up with room temperature water and then add ice in it to make it cold afterwards, okay? Now, the important thing with Slim is that you want to drink it on an empty stomach. Most people will drink it first thing in the morning because their stomach is empty. But if you're a coffee drinker or you have another morning ritual that you like to do, it's perfectly fine to drink the Slim later in the day. You can drink it before lunch or even before dinner. It's not caffeinated. It's not going to keep you up, but you do want it to be on an empty stomach so that it can be absorbed by your body. All right. It's got chromium in it. It's got alpha lipoic acid. It's going to help to regulate your blood sugars as well as over time regulate your hormones. If you keep your blood sugar stable, your hormones will be stable. So that is the Slim. Along with that are these two products. This is our gut health products, okay, and they work really awesome together. The ProBio 5 is a probiotic, but it also has antifungal components to it, which help to break up yeast. And a lot of us have way too much yeast in our gut. And so this is why ProBio 5 makes such a big difference for so many people, because it's not just adding in beneficial microbes, it's also clearing out the bad stuff. Okay, and a lot of us have way too much yeast in our guts. So the ProBio 5 goes along with the BioCleanse. The BioCleanse is a magnesium supplement as well as a gentle daily cleanser. This is what we use to keep your body regular, right? So the dosage of these is going to depend on if you're regular, constipated, or going too frequently, and we're going to adjust the number of these based on your bowel movements, this is why your sponsor is going to ask you about your bowel movements. It's important for us to know that so that we can find the right balance. But typically you're going to start with 1 to 2 of the ProBio 5. It's best to take them at bedtime. It's also the easiest. So I take 1 to 2 ProBio 5 at bedtime, along with 2 BioCleanse. Now you can go all the way up to 4 BioCleanse, and if you're going to be doing 4, if you struggle with constipation, we're going to be doing 4 BioCleanse, 2 when you take your ProBio 5 at night, and 2 when you take your Slim in the morning. Okay? And so if you're wondering how many exactly you should take, talk to your sponsor, answer the questions about your bowel movements, and we can help you figure out exactly how many to take. Now, most people take 2 of these and 2 of these a night. If you're regular and everything is going fine, that's a pretty good dose for you. But sometimes you do have to do a little tinkering before you get to the right place. And the interesting thing about this ProBio 5 is you can kind of help clear out the yeast that's in your gut by going up in the quantities. You can go up to 4 ProBio 5 a night, and this is going to be kind of what we call the detoxing number of ProBio 5. So if you have a lot of yeast in your gut, you're going to need to start out with 1 or 2, work your way up to 3, work your way up to 4, stick with 4 for a few days, maybe a week, sometimes 2 weeks, to clear out that yeast. And sometimes you'll feel the side effects of that detox, right, as you're clearing out all of the gross stuff in your guts. Sometimes you feel a little bit worse before you feel better, but that is the process of building up the cleaning the gut out before you can reestablish those new colonies, okay? So these are the other 2 pieces of the triplex, the Slim, the ProBio 5, and the BioCleanse. We do have another probiotic as well. It's called the Vital Biome, and you may not have gotten this. A couple of you got this in your pack, but the Vital Biome is a straight up probiotic. It has 8 different strains, and it's used as to help with your gut. It helps with digestive issues, but it also helps with mental wellness. All of the strains are selected for mental wellness. So this is a great add-on product down the road, especially if you struggle with anxiety or depression. This is an awesome product. Okay. So that's the Triplex. Now, most of you got 2 bags of lean, okay? And the lean is pretty easy to work with. You can mix it with any kind of liquid you want. You can do water, you can do milk, you can do almond milk, you can do coconut milk. I love it with coconut water. And you just simply replace, if weight loss is one of your goals, use lean to replace one of your meals for the day, and then choose healthy meals for your other meals. So you just take 2 scoops for a meal replacement, mix it with your liquid of choice. Obviously, if weight loss is an issue, maybe stick more in the water, almond milk range, and don't do milk or juice or things like that have extra calories in it that you don't want. But this is going to be giving you protein, also needed carbohydrates. It's going to be giving you vitamins, minerals. There's prebiotics in here as well. Tons of great stuff, and it's awesome for a quick meal. I use it a lot for a quick meal. I'm a busy mom. I'm sure you're all busy too. And so I use this when I forgot to eat lunch and I need some nutrition in my body. I'll make up a quick lean shake. Okay, but if weight loss is your goal, replace one of your meals with this lean shake. Now, you got one of these 2 products. Well, actually, for the weight loss welcome packs, everybody got Metaburn. Metaburn helps to boost your metabolism as well as lift your mood. And so it does have caffeine in it. And so if I drink coffee and they take Metaburn, it's too much caffeine for me. But depending on your tolerance to caffeine, you could take it in the morning with your Slim. If you're sensitive to caffeine, take it with protein, take it with a meal so that it moderates the effects of that caffeine. And I would recommend starting with the Slim, the ProBio 5, the BioCleanse, and the Lean first, and adding this on day 3 to 5. Just kind of working your body through the process one product at a time just to see how your body responds to it. I will say that everybody responds a little bit differently to the products, and sometimes you have to do a little tinkering to figure out the right routine for your body, right? So don't be afraid to go to your sponsor and say, hey, I'm taking the Lean and the Metaburn and I don't have any energy, and we can make adjustments to the quantity and the timing of what you're taking in order for you to feel the effects of the products. So this should be taken earlier in the day. It is caffeinated. You don't want to take it right before bedtime. Otherwise, you're going to be up like vacuuming the spare room and organizing closets because you're going to have too much energy. So take it early in the day. Take it with food if you're sensitive to caffeine. And you can always take it with your Slim. You can mix it with anything. It doesn't matter if you have food in your stomach or not, unless you're sensitive to caffeine. Okay, and then the rest of you got one of these 2 products. Balance, this one says block, this is the older version. Balance or active. I'm going to talk about balance first. Balance basically helps to reduce the glycemic index of carbohydrates, right? So of foods. So it's great for pre-diabetics. It's great for diabetics. It's also great for people on a keto diet because it can help block the number of carbs that your body is absorbing. It literally blocks the body from breaking down carbohydrates into glucose, and so that glucose can't go into your bloodstream, right? So you don't have a blood sugar spike. So you're going to want to take this before your largest meal, especially a carb-heavy meal. So take 2 of these before your heaviest meal. I always recommend people start with 1. Whenever you're starting any product, I always say start with 1, see how you feel with that, and then the next time you can add 2. You're supposed to add 2. It's designed to put 2 in front of your largest meal. If you forget to take it before your largest meal, so for example, you didn't know you were going to be eating spaghetti that night, and then you ate the spaghetti and you're like, oh, I should have had my block before. You can take it after. It's most effective if you take it before, but it still works if you put it in after. And a lot of people just add this into their nighttime routine. They just take it at the end of the night, and then as your body's digesting foods overnight and taking care of all the stuff that's in your gut, this is going to be there to keep some of the carbs from getting into your bloodstream and getting into your body. You'll be passing them instead. The other thing that you got, if you didn't get the block, you got the Active. The Active is another stick drink. and you mix it with water. It's got a really nice peach mango flavor. This is a great pre-workout. It is caffeinated, so again, if you're sensitive to caffeine, you might want to have some protein in your body before you take this. But if you're planning to go for a jog, go to a gym, do some yoga, anything that like require or clean the whole house, take one of these before you do it, and you're going to have really strong, solid energy. If you are sensitive to caffeine, you can do less than a whole stick. I have some sensitivities to caffeine, so I usually mix about half of a stick or a quarter of a stick even with my Slim. I like the way the flavor works together, and I'm also getting a little bit of an extra energy kick along with all my great blood sugar regulating benefits of the Slim. So the active, again, earlier in the day is better. It is caffeinated. You don't have to drink the whole stick, but you can. It's perfectly fine too, and it's great because it helps with muscle recovery after you've been exercising. So that is the active. Now, those are the products that are in both of the weight loss packs. You either got the active or you got the balance. But beyond that, if you ordered products outside of that weight loss pack or outside of that triplex pack, a couple of the popular ones that people are using are the vitamin. This is the X Factor Plus. It's a fully methylated vitamin, which means it's bioavailable. Your body doesn't have to change it before it can use it. And not all vitamins are like that, especially B vitamins. If your energy is low, you might be deficient in B vitamins, and this is a great product for that. The X Factor Plus, all vitamins, honestly, should be taken with food. Some of them need fat to be more soluble, some of them need water, and so it's best taken with food. So you can take 2 of these with any meal. You're going to notice things like stronger hair. You're going to notice less gray hairs. This is helping my gray hairs a lot. Also just more energy, especially if your body is one of the bodies that can't methylate B vitamins. Some people have a genetic anomaly that makes it difficult to methylate B vitamins, and you don't have to methylate your B vitamins. They're already methylated. Okay, that's the X Factor Plus. This is the Mega X. The Mega X is an omega. So an omega helps with eyes, brain, hair, skin. Everybody should be taking an omega. It's what people recommend pregnant women use so that they have enough DHA levels. These omegas are really fantastic. And they are plant-based, so it's not fishy. It's a really small capsule as well, easy to swallow. There's no fishy aftertaste, and you can take these every day. I take them at night with my probiotics. I talked about the Vital Biome a little bit. This probiotics in general should be taken on an empty stomach. You don't want to have the stomach acids in there when you take your probiotics because it just makes them work a little harder. However, we do have special capsule coverings that help your probiotics get through your stomach acids and down into your lower intestines where those probiotics are supposed to be setting up their colonies. So we do have capsule coatings that help with that, but you can do your part by not eating when you're having those. So this is why I take my probiotics. This one I usually do first thing in the morning with my Slim, and then I take my Probio 5 at night. Okay, beyond that, kids chewables. You may have gotten kids chewables. The kids chewables, you take 2 at a time, and as long as a child can chew, they have teeth and can chew, they can take this. It has vitamins as well as probiotics in it. And we just launched a new product, and I don't have it yet, but it's a drink that kids can take, and it has the omegas in it. It has prebiotics in it, which is the food to feed the beneficial microbes. It has lutein in it, which helps with brain cognition. So for your kids, this probiotic vitamin compound with the drink is a really great program for young people. And then lastly, this is the collagen. The collagen, you can add it to your Slim, you can add it to your coffee. It's got kind of a light sweet flavor. You take 2 little scoops, put it into whatever drink you want to mix it in. And this is going to help you to keep that elasticity in your skin, as well as help to grow stronger hair, grow stronger nails. Anyone over the age of 40 should for sure be using a collagen. I really noticed a difference, not just in my face when I started using it, but on my legs. My skin wasn't hanging. It was starting to hang a little bit. I'm 45, so my skin's starting to hang a little bit, and it actually has improved greatly since I added this collagen about 6 months ago. So this is the collagen, and it goes great with our skincare product, which is the Joyome. 2 serums a day and a night. It's easy to take. You just do, it comes in a pump. You put 2 or 3 pumps on your fingers, rub it on a clean face in the morning for the morning one, and then the same thing at night. Clean your face, put it on your face before you go to bed. Super simple. It helps to reduce lines. It helps to create consistent skin tone. That's what it's helped with me a ton. Is I used to have a really red nose and really red lines underneath my eyes, and this has helped a ton to fix that. So there's that product as well. Now, if you do have any questions beyond this about how many to take, how to set up a routine, setting up a routine is honestly the trickiest part, just like building in that consistency and doing it every single day. All these products are meant to take daily. Most of them are. You can use MetaBurn and block kind of intermittently, but the probiotics, the vitamins, the omegas, the Slim is all meant to be taken daily. And it's very, very important that you drink a lot of water. Your body needs water in order to take care of all the cellular processes that it needs to take care of. So make sure you're drinking half your body weight in water. Now, for all of my new customers and ambassadors, I created this book to help you guys get started with the products. I know it can be kind of overwhelming and complex when you're first getting started. So I wrote everything you need to know down in this book. And so I'm sending everybody one of these. And if you didn't get one, you can reach out to me. I have a PDF form that you can print out, but it helps with all of the pieces of getting started. You know, it'll give you some backstories on why the supplements are important, why our supplements are so great. It'll help you do an assessment because tracking the non-scale victories is really big with Plexus. We're healing a lot of root issues here, and so we want to be addressing things like energy, sleep, as well as non-scale victories like less headaches or better mood or all these kinds of things. So we want you to track those things. We want you to track your inches. People often lose inches before they lose pounds because it's not just water weight we're losing, it's not muscle weight we're losing actual fat, and our body is finding a healthy BMI. So I'll be sending one of these to every one of you. You're welcome to reach out to me if you would like one, and please use it, write in it. There's also pieces on mindset. You know, like it's easy to just kind of ignore the mindset piece, but writing down why you want to have better health and reminding yourself of that when it starts to get a little hard to do this new routine is really, really important. If you don't stick with it, it's absolutely not going to work. You must stick with it. You must be consistent with it, and you must meet the products halfway. When you start having a little more energy, and you will have a little more energy with these products, don't just watch another show, get out and go for a walk. When you start to have less cravings for simple carbs, make a healthier food choice. And if you meet the products halfway, you will see really excellent results. It takes, I always tell people to commit to 3 to 6 months with the products to really see what they can do for them, because a lot of us have some big internal issues that we need to solve before our body is ready to start losing weight, and that might be your goal, is to lose weight, but you really need to address your gut issues. You need to address inflammation before your body is ready to start releasing weight, and it will release weight naturally once you've dealt with your core issues, and quitting will not help you get there. All of our products have a 60-day money-back guarantee. So at the very minimum, you could do 2 months on the products and then even get all your money back. But even if you decide to give it longer, you're like, okay, I'm going to commit to 6 months. I'm going to really see. And you go through the 6 months, 2 of those months will still be refunded back to you. You could use your products for 1.5 years and then all of a sudden decide you don't really like them, and 2 months of your products, your most 2 recent months, will still be refunded to you. Most people don't end up using the refund because the products do work if you use them correctly. But I just want to remind you guys that it's there and give you some peace of mind to really commit to this process. So I wish you guys well. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I would love to help you. And if you start to feel a little wonky around week 2 or 3 when detox starts to happen, don't freak out. Just go to your sponsor. We can make some adjustments. We can help get you through detox and get you onto the other side of feeling really good. Maybe you're going to feel really great right off the bat. That's always fantastic, and we love when people just feel good the whole time, but sometimes you have to feel bad before you feel better. So I want you to prepare yourselves for that as well. Okay, I'm excited for you guys. Please commit to the process. Do it right. You can do this.